I can't believe this. So many Africans do not know about the apartheid that took place in South Africa, and that's because they don't teach us enough history in school. But I will not sleep today until I tell you all about it, because it freaking happened in our very own continent and you need to know. We all know Africans suffered before gaining independence, but did you know South Africans arguably suffered the most? Remember how in America, black people were enslaved, segregated and oppressed because of the color of their skin? Well, something very similar happened in South Africa during the colonial era. In 1948, a group called the National Party took power in South Africa, and this group, they divided the entire population of South Africa into 4 groups: the whites, the blacks, also called the Bantus, the colored, that's people of mixed race, and the Asians, which were people from India and Pakistan. Then, they officially introduced a system called apartheid, which means apartness. Apartheid legally separated people by race. The white minority, of course, got the best lands, best schools, best jobs, best everything you can think of. What about the black majority, the colored, the Asians? They got the leftovers. Black South Africans even lost their citizenship and were told they belonged to fake countries called Bantustans, which was made of poor homelands controlled by the white government. To move around, black people had to carry passbooks. If caught without one in a white-only area, they would be arrested. Education was also segregated. Black children were forced into schools designed only to train them for cheap labor jobs. Universities were restricted too. Most non-white students were banned from white schools. And if you think that's crazy, wait till you hear this. Apartheid also banned mixed marriages and even dating across races. The police had extreme powers. They could torture, beat, or even kill in the name of the law. It seemed the worst nature could do to a newborn baby was to give the baby a black skin color. It was brutal, and of course, people resisted and protested. Because hello, they are human beings. But how do you think the government responded to that? Protests were often met with police violence. In 1960, at Sharperville, police opened fire on peaceful protesters, killing 69 people. In 1976, students in Soweto protested against being forced to learn in a language called Afrikaans. Police shot into the crowds, killing hundreds, including a 12-year-old boy named Hector. His death shocked the world. This is actually a real photo of the incident. Then finally, the world decided to step in. South Africa was kicked out of the Commonwealth in 1961. The UN called it a crime against humanity in 1973. By the 1980s, countries like the US and UK put sanctions on South Africa, and the government was finally under a lot of pressure, so they had to end apartheid. In 1990, the last white president, President Clark, began changing laws and released Nelson Mandela after 27 years in prison. By 1994, apartheid officially ended. South Africa held its first election where everyone could vote, no matter their race. Nelson Mandela became the first black president. It's true, apartheid ended, but the scars still remain. And it's not just a South African story. It's a human story. It shows how dangerous it is when people are judged, divided, or oppressed just because of who they are. So when we look back at apartheid, we are reminded, never again should the color of someone's skin decide the value of their life. I am posting 200 videos about Africa in 200 days. If you want to know more about Africa, then follow me right now. Ogadi, tomorrow. Check this out, guys. I'm launching a smartphone video editing course on the 30th of September, which is on my birthday. I will teach how to edit videos using just your smartphone and also teach videography. There will be a 33% discount on my birthday. You can click the link in the comment section or the link in my bio to join.